All right, welcome. We're gonna do a stretching routine. So go ahead and grab a seat. They're all gonna be done seated. And first you're gonna plant your feet into the ground, facing forward. Ankles are right underneath the knees. You're gonna kind of move the muscles out from underneath you so your sit bones are down onto the chair. You're gonna lift up through the spinal column, nice and tall, as if the string was pulling you up. And then that's where your beginning posture is going to be. And we're just gonna breathe. So feel the stomach expand. And as you exhale, you feel it coming back in. So the rib cage expands as you breathe in and out. So the side body opens up as you're inhaling and exhale. We're just going to try to lengthen the breath here right in the beginning. Trying to control it, but not thinking too hard about it, just letting it be where it is. Maybe a hold at the top and exhale. Slight hold at the bottom. And inhale. Hold. And exhale. Hold. One more. And out. And our hands are going to start to come up with our breath. Inhale up. Reach up nice and tall. Palms turn out. And exhale. And up. Palms face up. Scooping up good energy. Palms go out. Push it back down. Two more. Last one. And out. Good. Roll the wrists. Still sitting up nice and tall. And then go ahead and bring your palms up and your palms down. So stretching out the wrists. And still try to move your movements with your breath. Sometimes making your breath known and a sound with it helps to just relax and deepen the relaxation, preparing you for your stretching of the muscles. All right, and shake them out. All right. Up nice and tall, roll the shoulders up and roll them back and down. Inhale up, hold at the top and down. And up. And just move to your own breath. One more. And out. Sit them down. Shoulders are back. Go ahead and interlace your hands behind you. If you can't interlace them or you can't reach, maybe just placing your palms onto your hips. And you're going to pull the elbows back. And a slight look up, still sitting up nice and tall. If you're interlaced, you're really reaching the palms down. So you're getting a stretch within the chest. And breathe. Go of the hands. You're going to interlace the hands in the front and you're going to push out right in front of you. Your palms are facing you, and then you're going to go ahead and roll the spine back so you're getting a slight curve and come up to neutral and exhale and curve. Up nice and tall on the inhale. And exhale. And release the hands. Your right arm is going to come across your chest as if you're going to pat yourself on the back and really loosen that arm up. Your other hand is going to come underneath, and it's kind of going to take the weight of this hand that's patting you on the back, and you're just going to give it a little pull so that your hand goes farther down your back, and that is stretching out the back of the shoulder here. And breathe. And maybe on your exhales, you just kind of pull that arm over a little bit more and deepen the stretch. Good. And release. Roll the shoulders out. And then your left arm is going to come across the chest. Pat yourself on the back. The right arm is going to come and take the weight of that arm, and it's going to kind of pull it over as much as you can, just to get a stretch in the back of the shoulder. And breathe. The shoulders out. Arms are going to come in front and open up to the sides. So you're stretching out your chest and your bicep muscle, and you can look up a little bit if you'd like to as you stretch the arms back. Good. And now wiggle your fingers, and your fingers now are also going to reach back. So it's like your fingertips are going to go stretch for the wall behind you. And everything comes down. Exhale. Shoulder roll. So your right arm is going to come up all the way up nice and tall, and then your palm turns in, and that palm goes right to the shoulder. You're going to pat yourself on the back here. The other arm comes and scoops the elbow up as if you're trying to get that elbow pointed up straight towards the ceiling. This is going to stretch out the triceps here. And go ahead and lower that one down. Roll it out. And then the left arm comes up nice and high. Turn the palm out towards the back, and it's going to come down onto the back. The other arm comes and helps the elbow up, and it's trying to point towards the ceiling. Don't judge on how far it goes, just as long as you're feeling a stretch. And breathe. Still sitting up nice and tall. Bring it down, roll it out. Okay, so we're going to move down to the lower body. So your right leg is going to come out in front of you, so I'm forward in my chair, and then the heel is going to go on the ground. You're going to pull the toe up towards your nose to get a stretch into the calf muscle here. So you're sitting up nice and tall. Other foot is planted to the ground, ankle right underneath the knee, and you're going to keep pulling that toe up towards the ceiling to get a stretch into the back. And breathe. That foot can come down and back in, and the other foot comes out straight. So my leg is straight, and then I'm going to pull the toe up towards the ceiling, getting a stretch here. And release. Back to the other foot. I'm going to bring it out to the side. And I'm going to still sit up nice and tall. This leg is stabilizing, facing forward, and I'm getting an inner thigh stretch right here. So you're still sitting up nice and tall. Maybe your foot comes out a little bit farther. Maybe it's only out right here, wherever you're going to feel this stretch in the inner thigh. And you can bring your chest forward a little bit if that helps to deepen the stretch. Slowly come back up, bring that leg in, and the other leg is going to come out to the side. So set this leg up to stabilize. Ankle underneath the knee, and then stretching out this inner thigh on the other side. Still sitting up nice and tall. And relax into the stretch. Some stretches we try to guard and we try to tighten our muscles up. We really want to deepen our breath so that our muscles really get the signal that it's safe for it to kind of relax, so the muscle can stretch. So try to soften everything else around. Maybe your glute muscle is tightening, maybe your quad muscle is tightening, and just relax everything. Go ahead and bring that leg back in. And you're going to turn to the side of your chair. So my left leg is kind of at this 90-degree angle, and my right leg is going to come down, and I'm going to push it behind me, okay? So I almost have two right angles here, and I'm going to push my hips forward so they're facing forward, and that's going to allow a stretch right here in the front of the thigh. Okay, maybe you hold on to the back of your chair for support, and you just relax. Relax into the stretch. Make sure the hips are forward. That arm rises up nice and tall. And you lean over to the side. Get a nice side body stretch right through here. So it's coming all the way up through the leg and into the side body and up through the armpit. And breathe. So lengthen and stretch. Arm comes up nice and tall, swings down. Go ahead and step yourself over to the other side. Nice and gentle. This foot is planted. You pull this other leg behind you. And then hips go forward. And you should feel the stretch right here in the front of the thigh. Still sitting up nice and tall. Maybe think about tucking your tail underneath you so that you're pulling your hips forward and your abdominal muscles in. Left arm comes up nice and tall. Right arm plants into the chair or to the back of the chair. And go ahead and lean to get a nice side stretch all the way up nice and tall and over. Try to soften everything else that might be tightening up. Come back up nice and tall and then come back forward. Okay. So your feet are going to come together in the front, okay? And I'm going to slide my right foot back, trying to keep my heel on the ground. And I'm just going to kind of shimmy it behind me, and then I'm going to push the heel down, okay? So from the side, it's going to look like this. So it's forward, and I just kind of slide one back. And so I'm feeling a deeper stretch within the calf muscle and into the soleus. So I'm really pushing that heel down that's in the back. And it's a deeper stretch right there. Okay. Other side. So feet come back together. The other one slides back. And you're pushing your heel into the ground. So you're getting the lower calf muscle. And breathe. Come back forward. So the right leg is going to come back out straight, just like the calf stretch in the beginning. The toe pulls up nice and tall, pointed towards the ceiling. You're going to sit up nice and tall, lengthen the spine. Let's inhale. And as we exhale, we fold forward until we feel a stretch in the back of the leg. So really making sure our spine is nice and straight. And we're going to look about 2 feet in front of us, down towards the ground, so our gaze is down. And we're going to breathe. So really loosen everything up, the glute muscle, the thigh. Still pull the toe towards the ceiling. And exhale. Let's come out of it just a little bit. Inhale up. Nice and tall. And exhale down. Maybe it's a little bit deeper this time. Just really assuring those muscles it's okay to stretch. It's okay to let down their guard. As you exhale. Come all the way back up. Leg comes in, other leg comes out straight. You're going to sit up nice and tall, and you're going to start to exhale. So I kind of think of my chest coming forward. If I had a necklace on, the necklace pulling forward. So I'm getting a nice hip hinge in the back, long spine. And as I kind of rest into the position, toe is pointed up as much as it can be. Try to lengthen your breaths. And on an inhale, we're going to come up a little bit. And exhale down. From the front, you're just going to bring your feet a little bit wider, and you're going to inhale up, and then you're going to fold forward. Nice flat back, folding forward, reaching forward, and you're just going to let your hands relax wherever they go. Maybe it's on your toes, maybe it's on the floor if you can reach down, and it's just going to help to stretch the lower back out. You could also just put your elbows on your knees and just really relax. Deep exhales. Go ahead and tuck the chin and roll up nice and slow with your head coming up last. Good. Bring the feet back in and go ahead and look to the right. Back to center. Inhale. And exhale, look to the left. Shoulders stay back. And forward. Inhale. The right ear goes to the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. And exhale, left ear to left shoulder. And back up to center. Scoot all the way back into your chair. Float the legs up and roll out the ankles. And then you're going to point and flex the feet up. Point like you're hitting the gas. And letting off the gas. Push the gas pedal down. And lift up off the gas. And feet can float down. We're going to end with 3 deep breaths in. Raising up. Inhale up. Maybe look up towards your hands. Palms come out. Exhale, 2 more. Looking up. And exhale. Last one. Deep as you can. Hold at the top. And exhale down. Great. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully that was relaxing. And have a great rest of your day, morning, evening. Goodbye.